Hey beautiful people, welcome back once again to your number one hotspot for everything trending, emotional, shocking, and spicy in the world of entertainment, Gistef TV. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so right now because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Grab your popcorn, plug in your earpiece, and let's get into the heat because tonight's gist is on another level. What just happened between Bryan Okwara and Sonia Uche has the entire internet on fire. So, picture this, a star-studded evening event, red carpets flashing, lights everywhere, fans screaming as Nollywood's favorite faces walked across the stage. Cameras flashing, microphones waiting, and every lens focused on the golden moment when Bryan Okwara and Sonia Uche were called up together. The crowd expected a warm reunion, something light-hearted, a smile, a hug, a gesture that would light up social media for the right reasons. But what happened instead has become one of the most talked about moments in Nigerian entertainment right now. Bryan, ever the charming gentleman, walked up to Sonia with that confident, award night smile that could melt a room. You could feel his energy from the back row. The crowd started cheering already. Phones went up. People were shouting, "Give us that chemistry." He leaned in with open arms for what everyone thought would be a friendly hug, you know, the kind of showbiz greeting that says, "No bad blood, we're cool, we're stars." But Sonia's reaction? Ice cold. She turned slightly, smiled faintly, and moved her hand forward for a polite handshake instead. You could literally hear the crowd's excitement drop. That air of tension hit hard. It wasn't aggressive, but it was visible. Bryan froze for half a second, long enough for the cameras to catch his startled expression. He quickly adjusted his posture, forced a short smile, but the damage was done. His eyes said everything his lips didn't. Within seconds, he stepped back, adjusted his jacket, whispered something to the host, and walked off the stage with the kind of confidence that tries to cover disappointment. And that was it, the internet exploded. The clip went viral within minutes. TikTok edits, Twitter reposts, and Instagram stories everywhere. The caption that started trending, Bryan Okwara storms out after Sonia avoids his hug, tension tick. And tick it was. The comments came flooding in from fans who couldn't believe what they just saw. Some said Sonia overreacted, some said Bryan was being too touchy, while others claimed the whole thing was staged. One fan tweeted, "Bryan walked up with confidence but left with confusion. That hug rejection was colder than Lagos rain." Another said, "Sonia just showed every man out there what boundaries look like. Respect the no-hug zone." On TikTok, one user wrote, "This is not acting, this is pure emotion." Sonia's eyes said don't try it, and Bryan felt it. Some even joked, next time Bryan should confirm with a handshake emoji before attempting a hug. But let's talk about what might really be going on here. There's been quiet tension between these two for a while now. Rumors say they were once close friends, maybe even emotionally connected during a previous movie project. Insiders whispered that their chemistry on set during one of their films was too real to be just acting. At one point, fans even shipped them together, flooding comment sections with heart emojis. So when this stage moment happened, people immediately linked it to an unresolved personal story. A few entertainment insiders have suggested that Sonia may have distanced herself from Bryan because of earlier controversies about professionalism and boundaries. Some say Bryan had once made an offhand joke that Sonia didn't find funny, and ever since, things have been awkward. Whether true or not, this onstage freeze has reignited everything. Backstage sources said Bryan didn't stay for post-show photos. He reportedly went straight to his car, visibly upset. Witnesses said he was muttering under his breath, pacing, and clearly trying to process the embarrassment of being publicly snubbed. One crew member even revealed, Bryan said he felt disrespected. He didn't deserve that, especially in front of everyone. On the flip side, Sonia was calm, smiling, and even joking with fellow actors like nothing happened. That contrast just made things worse. It made people think her move was intentional. Social media detectives, as usual, didn't rest. They dug up old interviews, old clips, and red carpet moments between the two. In one interview months ago, Bryan was asked if he would ever date someone in the same industry, and his answer was cryptic. He said, "Never say never, but I believe some connections are better left unlabeled." Fans are now replaying that clip and linking it to this drama. Others are pointing to a comment Sonia made about keeping professional energy professional. The hashtags #BryanWalksOut, #SoniaSnob, and #StageFree started trending across platforms. Within 24 hours, over 500,000 posts were tagged with the incident. Memes flooded the web. One popular meme showed Bryan holding a bouquet of imaginary flowers while Sonia wore a "not today" expression. Another had text saying, "When you hug your crush in your dreams but reality hits." Some fans came to Sonia's defense. One wrote on Facebook, "People need to stop assuming every male-female interaction is romantic. Maybe she just didn't want that physical contact. Respect her choice." Another comment read, "Sonia handled it gracefully. She smiled, stayed polite, and didn't make a scene." Yet Bryan's supporters were equally vocal. That was humiliation in broad daylight. Bryan deserves an apology. No one deserves to be treated like that on stage. Another said, "She could have at least given him a friendly tap. That cold avoidance was unnecessary." Different camps formed overnight. Team Bryan argued that Sonia disrespected a public colleague. Team Sonia countered that Bryan crossed the comfort line. And then there were the neutral fans who said both of them should have handled it better. Everyone had something to say, and the comment sections became mini-war zones of opinions. Even a few celebrities chimed in subtly. One actress posted a cryptic Instagram story saying, "Sometimes silence is the loudest answer." Another actor posted, "We all saw it. Respect goes both ways." While they didn't mention names, everyone knew who they were referring to. By the next morning, Bryan broke his silence. He posted a short caption on his Instagram story that read, "Energy must be reciprocated." Just that. No photo, no explanation, just that. It didn't take long for blogs to run with it. Gist pages called it a subtle jab at Sonia. Fans reposted it, tagged her repeatedly, and waited for her to respond. But Sonia stayed completely silent. No reaction. No post. Just pictures from another set, smiling and unbothered. That silence drove everyone mad. Some said her silence was maturity. Others said it was pride. By day 2, the video had reached over 2 million views across platforms. People started doing reaction videos. YouTubers analyzed the body language. "Watch how Sonia slightly turned away, that's not a mistake," said one popular vlogger. "You can tell from Bryan's expression that he wasn't expecting that," another said. Even international blogs picked it up, captioning it as "awkward Nollywood moment of the week." And of course, the fans' creativity went wild. Some wrote mock scripts titled, "The Hug That Never Happened." Others created slow-motion edits with dramatic music, zooming in on Sonia's face as Bryan leaned forward. TikTok duets of fans reenacting the scene became comedy gold. One fan acted as Bryan holding out arms while another, playing Sonia, dodged with Matrix-level precision. The laughter was endless. But behind the laughter, you could feel the deeper talk. People started debating about professionalism, emotional intelligence, and respect between colleagues. Some used it as a teachable moment, saying, "This is why boundaries matter." Others turned it into a gender debate. It wasn't just entertainment anymore, it was social commentary. As if that wasn't enough, new rumors began circulating that Bryan had refused to take part in a new project where Sonia was also cast. A few media outlets claimed his management was reevaluating collaborations that could put him in compromising positions. Meanwhile, others claimed producers were trying to broker peace between the two stars because the chemistry they bring to screens is too valuable to waste. Through all of this, Sonia continued her usual social media posts, motivational captions, behind-the-scenes clips, nothing about the incident. That calmness made her look even stronger in the public eye. Fans began calling her the Queen of Composure. Someone commented, "Even eyes bows down to her calm." On the other side, Bryan's fans started a hashtag justice for Bryan, saying men also get embarrassed publicly and deserve empathy. And then came the conspiracy theories. Some believe it was all publicity. A few said both stars are working on a new movie together, and this drama could be deliberate hype. One entertainment blogger claimed he overheard a crew member saying, you think this wasn't planned. Watch when the trailer drops next month. Could it be? Maybe. But if it was, they deserve Oscars for acting because that awkwardness looked way too real. The following weekend, Bryan was spotted at an event looking sharp but distant. When asked by a journalist how he was feeling after the viral video, he laughed and said, "I'm good. Life happens." That smile didn't convince anyone. Fans still sensed unresolved tension. Meanwhile, Sonia appeared at a charity event and spoke passionately about self-respect and boundaries. The timing made people wonder if it was a subtle reference. She said, "Respecting yourself means not allowing situations that make you uncomfortable, even if it's public." Boom. That was it. Another explosion on social media. People quoted it everywhere. The gist has now evolved beyond that one hug. It's become a conversation about public embarrassment, emotional intelligence, and how celebrities navigate relationships under pressure. Fans are split, blogs are busy, and every clip of that moment keeps circulating with new captions daily. But here's what makes this story hot: it's unpredictable. Will they make peace? Will Bryan publicly apologize for reacting? Will Sonia address the tension directly? Nobody knows. And until one of them speaks up, the internet will keep spinning theories. One fan summed it up best: that hug never happened, but the tension hugged the entire country. Another wrote, "Sonia dodged one hug and embraced a whole new level of fame." Someone else said, "Bryan's pride walked off stage before the music stopped." Every second, someone is uploading a remix of the scene, turning the drama into entertainment gold. But behind the glitz, there's a real human moment there: two stars, two egos, two different energies clashing under bright lights. Maybe it wasn't about disrespect. Maybe it was about timing. Maybe Sonia simply wasn't in that space, and Bryan misread the vibe. Or maybe it was deeper, a personal history playing out in public without words. Whichever side you're on, one thing's clear: that moment will go down in Nollywood gossip history. It's already being compared to some of the most unforgettable celebrity stage moments ever. And as always, your favorite platform GistF TV is here to bring you every angle, every whisper, every emotion. We've seen drama, but this one hits differently. So, my people, let's keep it real. What do you think? Was Sonia right for avoiding the hug? Or was Bryan right to walk away? Was it professionalism, pride, or publicity? Drop your comments, share your opinions, and let's keep the gist alive because this one is burning hot and far from over. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this gist, and of course, subscribe to GistF TV, your #1 source for everything scandalous, sweet, emotional, and unforgettable. Till next time, stay tuned, stay alert, and remember, on GistF TV, we don't just tell stories, we bring you the moments the world can't stop talking about.